Well, it's winter here in Wales and it's cold. Snow's been on the ground for about 3 days and it froze last night. And if I'm going to get this Land Rover finished by spring, I'm going to have to get some warmth in here. This is only my second winter in this garage, and last year, as a cheap solution for a bit of warmth, I bought one of these, which is a camper or caravan heater that runs on diesel, red diesel or central heating oil. I've got central heating in my house, so I can just nick a bit out of the tank. I thought that would be cheap. And then it's powered, the electricity is powered by 12 volts. Normally I've got a bank of batteries here that are on trickle charge over winter, so that all seemed pretty convenient. So let's get it started. Right, first thing you've got to do, connect it up to 12 volt battery. Now this is it's designed for a camper or a caravan, and so it has an exhaust on it which I have sent backwards and out through the wall. This is a stand I built for it. It doesn't come with that. I just built it to get it to fit in the hole here. So, right, that's powered up. We've got some lights on. Let's see if we can get it to go on. And this has not been turned on since maybe, for 5 months, say. It's the first time I've started it up. And what I have found with it in the past is that it gets an airlock and it won't run. So it's slow to fire up, as you can see. But at the minute there's no warning lights or anything on, so it may run. You can see I've got the casing loose there, hanging out the back, because I have to try and, or have had to try and prime it in the past. So it's making noises, but there's still not much happening. Okay, one of the good points about this, the pipes, although I'm asking a lot for this to heat this entire area, it's never going to happen. But if I just sat at the bench working, it's okay. In a localised area, it's okay. It costs very, very little to run. Well, I think it's actually getting going. I've got the fans are running, and I think it just fired up. So that's nice. The good point about this, although it's a tiny little heater and I've been totally cheap just trying to keep myself warm for the smallest amount of money, the pipes, if I did a job here at the bench, so I can angle the pipes round there to keep my feet and legs cold, and it doesn't get that hot, so you can actually extend these pipes. I've got some kind of old vacuum cleaner pipes, and I put them on here and directed this and put 2 pipes out on the bench, so it was keeping my hands warm, and that was okay. Let's get it going now. Because it's designed for a caravan or a camper, the exhaust goes out externally. But I actually think there's more heat goes that way out of the exhaust than comes in at the front. So that's that one. Basically it just doesn't cut the mustard for what I want it to do. So I've moved up a notch and bought one of these. So this is what I've bought. It's called a Pollor. And I've been a cheapskate once again, and I bought the smallest one of these that you can buy. Just pull it out the box. So we've got a nice on-off switch. You can work that. There's a fuel level indicator. What's that do? Yeah. Oh, that's to do with the pressure of the fuel coming through, which we don't need to play with unless anything goes wrong. So I've got some red diesel there, is what I've got hanging about, so I'll put that in and let's see what happens. Okay, got some diesel in it. Let's plug it in, see what happens. I've got some lights. Let's turn the switch on. Oh, buzzing noise. Maybe that's the starter.